Well, good morning, guys. It's Saturday. Starting off the day, getting ready to go to work, but it's a short day on Saturday, so it doesn't really matter. But either way, I wanted to kind of kick it off, and I forgot all about this. Really, I forgot I had this book. It's a great book. If you like 1911s, you might want to check this one out because this is one of the better books I think I've ever seen as far as on a 1911 goes, because the pictures in it are absolutely gorgeous and really good color pictures. This is not one of your cheap coffee table books that are like black and white photos that are really grainy. This is like really good quality photographs of a lot of different things. And what I like about it's written, by the way, before we get too carried away, it's written by Patrick Sweeney, and I've had a couple of his books over the years. I've gotten rid of them, but one thing I do like that he talked about, which I did, there's a lot of cool chapters in this book, by the way, but there's a section in here, let's see if I can find it, where they start talking about they start to talk about, let's see, okay, this might be it. That is the rooster going off in the background there. Anyway, somewhere in here, I'll try to find it later in the blog. I don't want to bore you with me trying to look through the book, but in here he talks about during the, I think it was during the 70s, where Colt, their roll marks on the gun, and I mean by the stampings on the slides and whatnot, were very faint. They were like, almost looked like somebody had like stamped it, polished the gun up, and blued it. And it was like, whoa, somebody stamped, and you can clearly see it in the book. They show a nice picture of it. And I think that for me, that kind of connects, because when I was first starting buying 1911s, I wanted a Colt. And a friend of mine he's still a gun dealer. He was who I was going to most of the time to buy a lot of these older collectible guns. And he distinctively told me, like, man, Colts are not very good, and he was trying to steer me to something else. And as a guy that's a collector, you gotta kind of have a Colt because it's kind of the original. But I could see kind of where he was coming from with, probably seeing that those roll marks are not really there and whatnot. But anyway, long story short, wound up buying a couple of Colts anyway. And honestly, Colt makes some of the finest 1911s. Until you get your hands on a Kimber, right? No, I'm just joking. I love Colt. They're great. But yeah, I remember looking at that picture a lot until I finally bought it, the Kimber Desert Warrior. I'm here at work, so just kind of putting stuff away in the back, and I got a couple of firearms filmed for the main channel for tomorrow and Monday. So I throw up a couple of interesting guns for review, because I definitely wanted to show this gun, and I'll give you guys a first look at it, definitely for being subscribed to the vlogs and all that. But tomorrow on Sunday, gonna show the broken Glock video. Just got that kind of photographed and everything, so look at that. Try to do that in a humble way and not try to stir up too much yakking about it, because that's what's gonna happen. But anyway, the other one is interesting because this is really cool. I just wiped it down, so I don't want to touch it again, because we want to take care of it, because it's rather collectible, actually. Now this is a, oops, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in there. You might have to just grab it by the grips. But it is notice an AJ Ordnance. Now it is clear. I'm not going to go ahead and touch it again. It's called an AJ Ordnance Thomas 45. It's a really rare pistol. From what I've gathered, they only made about 600 of these things. It did not have a very long life. They only made it for so long, and I just looked it up. One of them went on auction for 1,600. Now this one's not in very good shape, but it's here, and we can do it. It's got a delayed blowback action kind of a thing. If you can figure what it would look at like, if it basically what it's like is if you took a Walther PPK and made it into a 45 ACP. That's kind of what it's like. So interesting pistol. That'll be up on Monday or so. Hopefully we'll see. We'll check it out. Yeah, so just kind of getting stuff ready. And that's the other question I always get, like, Batjack, how many guns do you own? It's like, well, not a lot, actually. It's because I work in a gun shop and I get to check out different things and do some video work on it and bring it to the channel and get a chance for everybody to kind of see and handle different guns. So that's always been my thing, is like I want to be able to handle and get more knowledge and kind of get a feel what it looks like and all that of different kind of guns. So it and to bring more material to the main channel, stuff that I may not necessarily own. So it is 98 degrees with pretty high humidity. I am done with work. It is hot in here, but in town, so I'm gonna I didn't really eat lunch today, didn't have really a moment to go and get something, and by the time I was really getting hungry, work was almost done anyway. As I said yesterday, it's a short day today, but so I figured before I head home, I'll stop off at Subway and get a sub sandwich and then head home. What I do at Subway is, because I'm gonna go home and do this, I actually I don't like, for some reason. Wow, the lens is really foggy. I didn't realize that. Let me get back to you. Not realize the lens is all foggy there, but anyway, that's how humid it is. So here at the shopping center where the restaurants are, and there's a Subway over there, so I head on in there, grab a sandwich. And what I was saying is, like right now, I know that I'm going to go home and eat this. So I won't actually get mayonnaise and stuff on it, because their mayonnaise sucks, and you wind up having them put more on it just because it has no taste. And if you're gonna eat that, go bad, have something with flavor. It's like fat-free bacon or something. All right, back at you. Foot-long turkey sandwich with 2 bags of chips and a drink, which I asked them for a medium, and I think they gave me a large. I don't know. This whole deal was like 13 something. I don't know, it seems like every time I go to Subway, it's like getting more and more expensive every time. But then again, everything is out here on this island. Not bad today. But let's check out the grease, shall we? Now this is the one that I say is gonna wind up giving us problems, I think, is it is not too much though, to be honest with you. It does seem like it's not really turning into tar, but it has been losing something being on that concrete. You can see the concrete is absorbed water. Here's this stuff, which is still, you can see, yep, it's still grease. Still smells like grease. Color kind of drained out of some of it. And here's this stuff. And this stuff is actually, the stuff inside seems to be alright too. So it has not like turned into gunk or anything. Well, you guys, that's gonna be it for today, and I'll pick it up tomorrow. Just got done watching a movie, so yeah, it was a kind of a strange movie. Read about it, decided to watch it. It's called The Taking of Deborah Logan. It's a horror movie. It came out in 2014, according to the date. It was alright. It's not too bad, but anyway. Anyhow, I'm gonna turn in for the night. and wake up because it's wake up early tomorrow. It's Sunday, so it's a nice fresh day off. And Sunday, yeah, dog park. Hopefully, see how the weather is. See if they host the dog park. Those people seem to close down the dog park, kind of out of the blue sometimes. So anyway, I'll see you tomorrow.